Hey you, ready for a musical deep dive?
Always.
Today we're taking a look at a review for a song you might find interesting. David Gilmour is Between 2 Points.
Intriguing,
It's
right?
a cover from his new album, and it's got a twist.
I'm all ears.
It's a father-daughter collaboration.
Oh, okay.
The reviewer we're looking at really focuses on something else entirely, the vocals.
You mean not the guitar? That's a surprise.
Exactly.
I'm sure Gilmour's guitar work is still fantastic.
Our source is from iGlue on Vinyl. They're like the Sherlock Holmes of vinyl reviews.
Ah, yes, they're known for their insights.
This track features Gilmour's daughter, Romany, who was 22 at the time. She's singing and playing harp. The reviewer calls it the most satisfying Gilmour solo piece.
Whoa, hold on. That's bold considering he's not even playing the lead. What makes it so satisfying?
It's fascinating, right? Is it that Gilmour's stepping outside his comfort zone, letting someone else shine?
That's a good point.
The reviewer digs into the backstory, and it turns out Romany's vocals were almost a happy accident.
Oh, really?
Gilmour asked her to lay down a quick track, and it ended up being 90% of the final version. The reviewer even suggests that if it weren't for her famous dad, Romany would be a successful indie artist in her own right.
That's fascinating.
What a story.
You've got this father-daughter collaboration, which makes it even more interesting when you consider the song's themes. Gilmour, he hears the song, he thinks it's a hit, but nobody he knows has ever even heard of it.
Yeah, it's not like he's trying to cover, like, the latest chart topper here.
Yeah.
This is like deep cut kind of stuff,
Exactly.
which I think speaks to kind of the eclectic taste that he has.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, you always say it's like somebody curated this incredible playlist for you, but in this case, it's, it's David Gilmour.
Yeah, it's like he's giving you a little window into, like, oh, here's something cool I found that you might not know about.
Okay, so check this out. The original artists for Between 2 Points,
Mm-hmm.
the Montgolfier brothers, right? They've got this, like, kind of a cult favorite vibe going on. Have you heard of them before this?
I had not, but digging in a little bit, they definitely have a unique sound. Like they blend genres, they experiment a bit,
Oh, interesting.
which kind of makes you think about, okay, what is it about their music that appealed to Gilmour?
Right, like, what is it about this song in particular
Yeah,
that spoke to him? We'll have to keep that in mind as we go through this, right?
definitely.
I read this, and it's almost too good to be true, but this is what happened. She was literally about to get on a train,
Well, way.
and they're like, hey, before you go, why don't you lay down a vocal track? One take. That's it.
Wow.
That's what we're hearing.
And it's so good. And the reviewers picked up on it too.
Oh, yeah.
They were captivated by her voice,
Yeah.
describing it as like triumphant, but also soft-spoken at the same time.
Okay.
You even use the phrase tender, quaint melancholy. Like, come on, that's high praise right there.
Yeah, especially for a debut, right?
Exactly.
Wow. So she just comes in, lays down this amazing vocal track. It makes you wonder what kind of role does Gilmour even have on this track?
That
Yeah.
It's kind of wild that Gilmour, like a guitar god,
Yeah.
takes a back seat in this song.
I mean, you would think this is like prime real estate for like the classic Gilmour guitar solo,
Yeah, you'd think so.
but he kind of holds back, right?
He does, like lets her have the spotlight. We have to remember it's a cover.
Oh, that's right.
Like, how does that play into all of this?
Yeah, how does it elevate or change maybe what the original artists were going for?
Exactly.
It's wild, right? This cover, it becomes about way more than just the notes and the instruments.
It really does, yeah.
Like this whole commentary on where music comes from, who gets to play it,
Absolutely. And it reminds us, like, a good cover, it's not about karaoke, it's about making your own.
Exactly. Like Romany's not just singing the words, she's owning them.
Yeah, and with Gilmour kind of hanging back like that, it's almost like, I don't know, giving her the floor,
Yeah. Yeah.
but still being there, in the background.
Totally. Like a look what you can do kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it makes you think about, artists like him, right? They have this platform, this reach,
Huge.
and they could do anything with it. But he chose this, bringing this, like, almost forgotten song back to life.
And introducing it to a whole new audience, people who might have never heard of the Montgolfier brothers.
Exactly. And now they might go on to become huge fans,
It's kind of beautiful when you think about it, like this whole chain of music discovery, all because David Gilmour decided to cover this song.
Yeah, definitely. And who knows, maybe there's somebody listening right now who will be inspired to,
To make their own version.
Exactly. Exactly.
Put their own spin on it, yeah. And then the cycle continues. So much to consider here. This whole idea of what makes a cover great, the dynamics between the artists, the legacy aspect.
It's a lot. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
you appreciate the song on a whole other level,
absolutely. I don't think I can listen to it the same way again.
Me neither.
So if you're listening and you haven't heard Between Two Points yet, definitely go check it out, both versions.
Yes, the original too.
The original, the Gilmour and Romany version. See what speaks to you, how your interpretation might be different. That's what makes these deep dives so much fun, right? There's always something new to discover, new layers to uncover.
Always.
Until next time, keep those ears open, and we'll catch you on our next deep dive.